This is Exogate Initiative. This is an underground base builder where you're kind of sending missions to other planets through this big and wacky wild portal. Anyway, I'm Orbital Potato. Let's jump into things and see what we have got going on. Now, we are in. There is one single way into this base through this shaft thing over here, which is grand, and there is the big old Exogate portal, which we are going to be looking at in just a second. However, there is so much room for activities, and we've got a couple of little missions down here, so let's see if we can try and get started, shall we? We got a little bar down here with a few options of stuff that we can build, and I'm specifically looking to try and build a barracks. Everything that we do has to be quarried out of the rock here. And I think we'll make it about that size. We need to build a barracks, minimum size of 20 blocks. That's fine. We need to stick 3 beds, 3 lockers. That's also fine. We also need to get a mess set up. Let's do the mess at this side over here. About the same size. That's probably pretty reasonable. And we need to get this stuff in the mess, which is grand. We have got our money right up at the top of the screen here. We've got science points. We've got power management, which we'll get onto in a little bit. We've also got influence sources. And at the moment, we only have 4 influence coming per day from our homeworld. That's right. There are going to be aliens involved and copious amounts of aliens too. And just like that, that is our last thing that we need to place in order to fulfill this mission. The committee, these are the people that are shadowy figures that are directing my work, will give me my next mission, which is grand. We need to hire some scientists, build a lab, build a biocontainment unit, find signs of life on an exoplanet, collect a biosample, and study that sample. Okay, that's cool. Let's get down to business. We're going to run a recruitment campaign. We're going to obviously run a recruitment campaign for scientists. We got plenty of money. Let's just sort of leave everything at default. However, we can sort of increase the duration or decrease the duration depending on what we're after. We'll leave it at 5 for 4 scientists. The campaign budget, I mean, sure, let's leave it at 10k. Let's not mess around too much. Let's just get that all started. Let's also build the sort of foundations for a lab, which we'll do right about there. And we can see where this all goes. I should point out that this is entering 1.0. This is a preview build of the 1.0 version of the game. So it will be available in a couple of days over on Steam, which is kind of cool. Alrighty, let's get all of this sort of stuff checked away, and let's see what comes back from our recruitment campaign. 3 scientists have now been hired: Jack Jones, Harry Scott, and Tom Thompson. Great. All scientists all ready to get to work, which is perfect. The lab is coming along nicely. And after all of the different floor tiles have been built by these very adorable little one-wheeled robots, we're going to place the stuff that we need to get placed, and that will be grand. A little monthly budget summary is not going to slow me down whatsoever, because we're going to keep up the pace. Now, what did I need? I needed a research desk, but no, I didn't need a research desk. I don't need a patent writing console. I need a biosample study desk. Let's get that in over here. I'm trying to build sort of everything over to the walls, or close to the walls, which can't be expanded. If I need to expand, I think that I will have the opportunity to do so, and I can just sort of expand out this way. It won't be too challenging for us to do. Right, the biosample containment has been done, or been finished being built, and now it is time to start exploring another world. Do I want to try and explore another world immediately? Yes, I do. Now, there are different recommended levels of threats from all of these different worlds. There's also an energy cost, a locked energy cost required to connect with this world, which is exactly what we're going to do. Now we can go through the process of creating a mission. I don't actually have an existing team, but that's fine. Let's have, this is the P team. This is going to be Potato Team 1. Excellent. And we will get people assigned, which is very simply going to be our... There we go. We're very simply going to have our 3 scientists that we have got. We are pretty happy with that, I think. We'll select the Potato Team 1's mission. Injury severity 100%, injury chances at 0%. That's good. So this is going to be a relatively chill mission, all things considered. Let's get that all set up, and what we should start to see is our scientists rushing towards the gate, which is exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get into position. The gate is going to spool up. and we're going to get ready to go on a little adventure. Let's see how that goes. I'm not even wearing any protective suits or anything like that. That does maybe fill me with a little bit of apprehension, but no big deal. Either way, that's all looking grand. We can see that the mission is in progress, and we'll just have to wait until something interesting happens on the mission, and then we can action it. Okay, 6 in-game days have passed, and we've got an update from the team. It's Jones. We stepped through the gate for the first time after a moment of dizziness. We were suddenly standing on the planet of WM404. What do we want to respond? We did it. This is great. We were fools to think that life only existed on Earth. That's great. Remember your training. Uh-oh. Jack Jones lost 2 mental health. I'm hyperventilating. You're fine. You're doing great. Mental health increased by 1. Love to see it. Can I get a steer? Say something humble. Just give me a second to try and regain my composure. Take your time. Nicely gone. Nicely done. Excellent. Okay, this is what really matters. We can choose what actions we want our teams to undertake. Take some grass, explore the cave and let me know what you find, or check out that tree and report if you have any news. Let's go for the tree. It will actually test different sort of skills that these scientists have. So let's do the tree. Jack Jones, hold on. Jack Jones failed a test on body. That's fine. Jack Jones is carrying the biosample. Excellent. But we also ended up losing a whole bunch of mental health because slipped from a branch and nearly went over the cliff. Oh, for goodness sake. This is a bunch of... These are a bunch of weak scientists. We should have hired some stronger scientists, but hey-ho. Science first. We want to learn as much as we possibly can about the universe. That's great. Come on home, team. Cool. So, a little bit of a sort of dragged out performance there, but we end up bringing back 10 bits of biosample, which is quite nice, and we also bring back 22 science points, which we earned over the course of the mission, which is grand. Now, Jack Jones, who was the fearless man that was in charge of the mission, who I'm definitely not going to get rid of at the soonest opportunity, he is going to be the one that is going to test the biosample and is going to see what is inside it, which is very, very cool indeed. Oh, it looks like some sort of a plant. Excellent. Well, let's see where this goes, shall we? Okay, we've just completed the biosample, which is perfect. My mysterious conglomerate have given me some more missions, which is A-okay. We've now got 31 science points, which is great. And Jack Jones finished the study of the biosample. New rare patent theory for heat resistance topic. Okay, that's pretty darn cool. And that's going to sort of bring us into the primary way that we're going to make money. We're going to build one of these bad boys. Build that in the corner, sure. We're probably not going to need to expand this out here, but that's fine. Or we also need to form a second team. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do a new recruitment campaign for some more scientists. That's fine. That's going to report back in 5 days. We're going to form a second team and get 5 scientific theories by studying samples. Yeah, okay, let's do that. We'll wait for our recruitment campaign to come good. We can also have a little look at the research tech tree, which I'm very, very interested in. There is the opportunity to interact with the patents over here, which is grand. And we can also upgrade and improve and learn about new things and new rooms in the world. Microgates, for example, that's going to be kind of cool. The ability to get a workshop. Wow, holy cow, this is a tech tree within a tech tree within a tech tree. And there's stuff in the labs that we don't even have. That's going to require 200 science points, and we only have 30 at the moment. Right, okay, there's a lot of opportunity here. Very, very cool indeed. Right, wait until we got this team up and running, and then we'll be able to get a second team, and probably have one for staying here doing studying, and one to go on missions. Potato Team 1, you guys absolutely suck, and therefore I'm probably going to keep you here. But you never know, you might have an opportunity to embarrass me again in the future. Recruitment has come good. Let's get some more scientists, shall we? Chris Carter, Carl Pfeiffer, I think that is, Ben Luo, and Frank Jones. Do I particularly care? I mean, they've got different sort of areas of specialty: knowledge, logic, social perception, mind strength, body strength. I mean, none of these people are particularly body-oriented. I don't want to accidentally reinforce, some preconceived notions about scientists, but I don't think that they're renowned for having the most sort of body-oriented bodies. Let's create a team. Let's call this Strike Team. Let's call this Strike Team, and let's give him something cool, you know, something cool and striking looking. Blue, excellent. These are the individuals that we're gonna send on missions. Pfeiffer, because it's a cool name. Jones is the least cool name, I hate to say. So we're gonna leave you at home, but we're gonna send some strike teams on some more missions. Right, let's have a little look at what more missions we can do. Oh yeah, I should say I can claim sectors, which is kind of cool. We can claim this sector. We've got the influence to do so. I will spend the influence, and I will increase, excellent, the size of my territory, and the opportunity to go even further, which is quite nice. Now, I'd like to send another mission over to here. We'll create a mission. We'll do this with the strike team, obviously, because we have no time for anybody else. We're also completely out of power. So it's clear that we need to do something about our power situation. Base energy is critically low. Yeah, let's get on top of that. We'll fix that up. Do I want... yeah, let's build a generator room over here. 8x6? Yeah, sure. I mean, I suppose we can always extend them. Oh, look, the mess isn't even fully extended towards the edge of this room. So there's clearly a little bit more to be done there. What else have I clicked on that I haven't looked at yet? Aliens and artifacts. We've not even got there yet, but we will. Trust me, we will. We also need to nab ourselves a research desk, don't we? Yeah, we need to grab ourselves a research desk, which is going to require power, which we'll obviously get to in just a second. But we need to grab ourselves a research desk for this room, which is great. I also, yeah, I need to write a patent. Heat resistant, excellent. We have one theory available for quality, and that is the information that we picked up from the planets that we explored already. Based on the writer's knowledge, total revenue range for these settings, including bonuses, very nice. We obviously want the person that is going to be writing to have the best skills. It's going to be Jones for now, I'm afraid, but you can at least get to work on that, and that will be done in due course. So hopefully you don't end up completely sucking, but that's fine. I should also probably get some more beds in this room, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's do that there. Lockers. That's an atrocious place to build a bed, Potato, because that is going to block access to all of the other people that want to get into their beds. Can't put it there. That's fine. This doesn't feel like there's very much sort of rhyme or reason to what I'm doing here, but can't block that there. I could do that there, but that would be awful. That's fine for now. That's not even enough lockers. But you know what? It's not even the priority. The priority is fixing my power generation issues. So let's get that all in there, and we'll let the robots do their building. Hey, strike team returning from FD 583. They brought back some influence, they brought back some science points, and they've got loads and loads of biosample points as well. So strike team, I gotta be honest, strike team did an absolutely fine job there. That was really, really successful. I would also love to get some... There we go. To get some more tables. That's going to be very important. Generators. Yep. Super important to get some generators up and running. We'll build at least 2 generators for now. How much power do we get per generator? I didn't even check that. It's plus 100. Plus 100 power? That's a heck of a lot of power. Well, get to work, please. That's brilliant. Patent. How's the patent coming along? It's... not coming along anymore? What happened? The heat resistance patent was published. Oh, we did. Oh, we need to write five scientific theories, write a single patent using multiple theories that will earn more than 3,000. Right, so we don't earn more than 3,000. Yeah, we only earn 2,000 from that patent, which is fine. Fine. So, do I need to get more beds? I do. I also need to make sure that we're studying all of our... There we go. Bioscience, which is fine. Yeah, let's get that research lab built, or that research desk built, I should say. Let's build it, yoink it right in there. Perfecto. And let's expand this room so that we've got just a little bit more space to house members of staff, which is perfect. Active research. Do I want to do any active research? Beds, canopy bed, a deluxe bed, a nap pod. I don't feel like I care that much. Probably worth investing in the lab. Trains all classes of gator to carry biosamples collected by a scientist during the mission. We need 125 science for that. Don't think I'm that bothered. Power plant, medium generator, exonium generator. That seems pretty interesting indeed. Builders. Oh, I could get movement speed for builders. None of these things are within reach at the present moment. So we're gonna need to wait a little bit. Expected income. Holy cow! Yeah, not nearly enough to fund my stuff. Let's get some more. Let's get some more stuff on the go. Based on writer's knowledge. Yeah, so it's book that we're testing for that. I mean, what is everybody's knowledge? Can I check what people's knowledge is? Frank Jones. Yeah, you're good. You're our best knowledge individual. But we should probably just, like, new recruitment campaign for scientists. Yeah. Monthly wage, we'll pay them as much as possible. Campaign duration, we'll leave it as much as possible. Budget, we'll shrink that as much as we can. Duration, we'll leave it 5 days. Sure. So the hope is that we'll get 4 decent sort of like high knowledge individuals that we can choose to apply to patent writing and therefore make a disproportionately large amount of money. At least that's the theory. Let's also have a little look at seeing if we can try and claim this place. I will do that. Yep, let's make it happen. And we'll connect over here. We'll create a mission and we will get the strike team to do the mission, which is fine. Yeah, hold on. Did we... Mission relative difficulty is medium. So it's medium for both, so it's not going to make a huge difference. But we'll start the mission. One person is eating at the present moment, so that will just take a little while to filter through. But no big deal there whatsoever. Let's get these barracks expanded, and let's make things look as good as they possibly can be looking. I like this setup, you know? This feels kind of decent. We only need, like, another 2 beds to account for everybody that we have at the moment, and then the additional hire that we're hoping to pick up in just a second. But we're also going to need to get a locker or 2 as well, which is grand. And we wish Strike Team well on their 2nd ever mission. Here's hoping that that we get some good biosamples coming back. Right, our recruitment drive has finished yet again. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. A high knowledge individual. So you've got 4 pips. You've got 5 pips. Congratulations. Hired. Boom. Let's get that immediately started. There's low demand for the scientific topic this month. Well, that's okay, because there's other stuff that we can do. Oof. That's, oh, it's because it's not rare. Yeah. It's because, so this uncommon thing will do more. It's still not as much as I kind of anticipated, but you know what? We'll get the job done. We'll at least make a start on it and hope that something comes out of it fairly quickly. There's no food available for the gators. That is because we need more meal dispensers. I can get more meal dispensers. Let's get 2 more of them over there. And let's actually turn you around. I really hate the layout of this place. This is the most awful looking. This is the most awful looking room, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, that's a bit better. Marginally so. Let's make sure that I've expanded the mess just that little bit more. So it's good. How's patent coming along? We must have finished it. I'll check out exactly what it's worth in just a second. Start writing. That's good. Excellent. And then, yeah, patents are here. How much are we making? Wow, the food source. Wow, that sucks. That really sucks. But you know what? It's going to be, it's compound revenue, so it's worth doing. And our mission is finished. Great. few more biosamples, no injuries on anyone, loads and loads of new experience for all of these scientists, more science points, more influence earned. You absolutely love to see it. I'm going to get this place claimed. Excellent, increasing the size of my territory. I think that's all of the easy stuff done, though. That's the problem. We're going to have to start branching off out and, yeah, start thinking about some additional missions. Now, so we can go to science. We can go to science areas, or we can go to unusual event areas. I think I really care more about science right now. I at least want to get too tired to go on a mission. That's okay. We'll let Strike Team have a little bit of a break before sending them out again. But I probably want to hire another Strike Team or another sort of similar style sort of Strike Team event. You need to be putting resources in here. Great. We could also probably think about getting more biosample study desks or containment chambers, because if we're able to get a secondary containment chamber, then we can hold more sort of things immediately. I'll build 2 more. Why not? We've achieved another objective, gets 5 scientific theories by studying samples, and now it really is a case of just writing more and more patents. However, look at this, we can start chaining together different patents here, and we are going to get a whole bunch of bonuses based on how many we've got. That is absolutely huge. That is really, really good. There's low demand, which is fine. We don't necessarily have to publish it right now. I probably want to, or think about doing it, but that's okay. Let's look at a mission. Are you all ready to go? Strike Team's ready to go? Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to give Strike Team the opportunity to get through this mission before we look at publishing our next patent. That's fine. So let's see what these guys come back with after they just have a great mission. At least that is the dream. We want them to be as successful as they possibly can be. I wish you well. The Strike Team is back. Look at that. Hitting level 2, which is pretty darn great. Loads and loads of biosample data to get stuck into, which is phenomenal. Let's go and get that all unloaded and see what it gets us in terms of interesting things. Oh, look at that. Heat resistance. Heat resistance is going to be more profitable this month. Oh, that is so fantastic, because we are just about to write the most interesting heat resistance patent that the world has ever gosh darn seen. Let's wait until Carl Pfeiffer is done with his research, and then we'll check things out. Also, you know what? It's time. I think I'm going to chance Potato Team going out in a mission, just because we need to start, broadening our horizons. And Potato Team, they embarrassed me once, but look, I did say that at the time that I might give them the opportunity to reclaim that glory that they lost so much of the last time they went out. If they fail me a second time, though, it's over. Heat resistance is up. Oh, that's good, because that's my previous heat resistance patent, which is nice. Do I want to get anything else? Operations? Expeditions mapper? Allows an expedition to return to a planet. Okay, and that only costs 300 science. Well, we're getting up there. We really are. We're probably going to try and have 2 missions out at any one time, which I think is going to be quite important. So Potato Team is on their way. We'll get another... Can we get another team out at the same time? We can certainly try. And this is, of course, going to be the decent team. They're doing something, changing the bed, bringing the biosample. Okay, we'll give them a day or two to sort of get back and sorted. Nice. Nice. Yeah, analysis is looking good, and we should have two people. Should have 2 people around that are always able to maintain the science and research in the base, which is grand. Strike Team, amazing. Let's get you out as well. Fantastic. So, any further updates that we can write about heat resistance? No, not really. And bioweapon. Okay. Well, let's just write the heat resistance. Let's write what we know is going to be an absolute banger. I've no idea what we're going to be writing about, but whatever it is, it's super worthwhile and definitely something that we should get on right now. Hey, the patent has finished. The committee is very, very happy with us. we've got some new missions. The missions, build a research desk, research a med bay, build some medical stuff. Okay, that's fine. Nothing has so far gone wrong. However, I know for a fact that there are going to be some potentially overwhelming challenges that we're going to be facing up to very shortly. So let's get all of this stuff built and researched, and we'll keep sending people on missions and see where that gets us, eh? Oh, and just for reference, the heat resistance patent is making $5,754, or at least that's the expected income. Honestly, not as much as it could have been. I mean, I think the range was something like 5,000 to 11,000, but, you know, what can you do? That just is what it is, I suppose. Right, our very rudimentary medical facility is built. We've got a diagnostic pod, which presumably does the diagnosis. We've got a physical treatment dispenser. We have got a med bed, and we are just about to hire a medic after I ran a little bit of a search. What's the skills that we need in a medic? Who knows? Florian, you've got the job. You're the one. We also need to research a training room, hire a soldier, and launch a mission with a soldier on the team. Well, that's good because actually, one of my teams came back with an injured person on board, which is not exactly ideal. But some of the missions that we're now going to be sending people on, we've done a few since the last time I checked in, actually. Some of the missions that we're going to be sending people on now have a realistic chance of harm. So mental health is decreased on the strike team, and actually, yeah, physical health is decreased as well. So I guess that's Nicholas Bauer. You're currently in there in the diagnostic pod getting healed up. So take your time, take it easy. No rush at all. We'll get the training room researched. Yep, let's start the process on that. Oh, it's not many research points at all, which is great. How are we doing money-wise? 9,500, that's fine. Lots and lots of different sort of categories, but nothing particularly interesting. Maybe cold resistance is worth doing. That's not too bad. But I think, you know, I mean, I've got plenty of cash in the tank. Let's just let things run a little bit. I mean, I've got 240,000. That's 40,000 more than I started the game with. So that's not too bad. Aha, look at that. Another injury has come in. This is on Potato Team 1. They've, of course, brought back a bunch of biosamples, which is great. Almost a level 3, but you're injured. 17 health points and 2 mental health points. Okay, that's something that we probably want to address. I should probably look at getting a psychological treatment dispenser. I could get a psychological diagnostic desk. Let's put that in the middle of the room. An ambulance bot. The bot moves unconscious gators to the med bay and dead gators to the cremation unit. Okay, and a surgery pod. I'll build it. I mean, it is going to cost me an absolute arm and a leg, but at least, even if we don't have anyone to work on it right now, we can at least pretend, and maybe it'll make the people feel better. Maybe it'll make them feel better. That's the main thing, I suppose. There's no resources in the psychological treatment dispenser at the present moment, but that is fine. They're going to be ordered and moved over there automatically. Am I ready to go on a mission? I am not, actually. You're injured and can't go on a mission. You're injured and can't go on a mission. I think it's time that we hire some more scientists to go on missions. Yeah, I mean, we can absolutely hire a soldier. Oh, that was good timing. We can hire a soldier, get them to go on a mission, but yeah, we'll get things set up for a new type of mission with some more scientists and some soldiers on, I think. So yeah, we'll run a few new recruitment campaigns. One for a soldier and one for a scientist, which is going to suck because it's not a popular job at the moment, but whatever, who cares? 2 scientists, that's all we need anyway. Right, 2 soldiers have been hired, which is grand, down here. I'm going to create a brand new team. Let's make this Strike Team 2, I think. Yeah, a fireball, that seems pretty cool. A red fireball. Strike Team 2. Excellent. And in Strike Team 2, we are going to have a single soldier. Both of our soldiers are actually pretty darn good, to be honest, so no big deal there. And then L. Clark and E. Johnson, who are the 2 brand new sort of peeps that I picked up. We'll leave a soldier chilling in the base for now. Our medic is obviously here. Our patent writer is there doing a grand job. And Frank Jones, you are most of the time our sort of active research desk person. We got a training room, which is presumably going to be useful for soldiers who want to train, yep, their body, and also perception at the shooting range, which is grand. We're still waiting on the surgery pod being built, so I'm going to cancel that. Don't know why that's not being built, but there we go. Right, it's time for a mission, and it's time for a mission for the brand new Strike Team 2, the only team... Actually, no, that's not true. Strike Team 1 is fully healed up, but we'll start Strike Team 2 on their mission. I'll get some stuff claimed as well. Are there any more? Yeah, what we're looking for is recommended threat level 2, because we don't really want to go too deep into the unknown. So yeah, missions like this, for example, have got a 20% chance of injury, which is not exactly ideal. Injury severity is reduced by medics on the team. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Very interesting indeed. Soldiers on the team have reduced it by 25%. So maybe we should incorporate more soldiers into the team. I mean, we can hire more soldiers. Sure. I mean, I think the mission that I've sent these guys on... In fact, yeah, I can cancel, and I can review the sort of team makeup. Who do we want to kick off? Nicholas? You are lifting weights, which is pretty badass, but you're also probably just out on the basis that we need a soldier. So, really sorry, but that's how the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. And look at that. Injury chance is now only 2%, which is, I mean, so small that it's not completely eliminated, but it is negligible, which is great. And we're going to finish our mission here or finish our objective of launching a mission with a soldier on the team, which is grand. And we'll see what comes next. Operations. We need to build an operations facility, which I think we actually have the science points for quite literally just now. Oh no, it's 300. That's fine. We'll get that all sorted, and that will allow me to get the expedition mapper, which I'm very interested in, and in fact we've actually already looked at, which is pretty cool. Build a operations room with a minimum of 12 blocks, build an expedition mapper, and launch a scientific expedition. It would be my absolute pleasure, a video game. Right, lots of base expansion going on at the moment. Things are a little bit dark because we don't have any excess power, which is, it's fine. It's fine. Our missions, some of our missions are still out. I've sent Potato Team out on a mission, revised that so that we've now got a soldier on the team, which is good to mitigate chance of risk, or mitigate chance of injury, I should say. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to nab some more builder droids. They're going to cost me... effectively 5 grand a piece, but the more that I have, the quicker I'll be able to do all of the sort of expansion and investment in the base that I want to get done. I need to expand the barracks a little bit as well, because all of the new sort of soldiers that I've brought on, a couple of the new scientists don't actually have anywhere to sleep, which is a little bit suboptimal, so we'll get all of that sorted before we start work on the operations room. Where do I want to put the operations room? I'm thinking like here. If I can put it here... If I can put it here, I'd kind of like to. Because I don't want to... I don't want to sort of mess with the mess. The mess is looking good. We might need to get some more meal dispensers and whatnot, because there's only a certain number of meals. Excellent. There's only a certain number of meals that each meal dispenser can hold. But I want to expand up here if we need to. So this will be a fine place for operations to go if and when we need it. Course, to fix the power situation, I'm going to nab all of that, and things are looking decent. Yeah, things are looking very, very good indeed. Holy cow, this expedition mapper requires 500 power. That is a huge amount of power. I mean, I've got like 280 free, so I mean, it's not going to be a crazy challenging thing to get fixed, but holy cow, that is a lot of power. Yeah, buy as many generators as I possibly can. These are obviously the level 1 generators. I could get the next highest level generator. Oh, we still need more lockers and beds? Okay, fine. Just get more. Just get more. We're gonna need them anyway, even if I do overdo it. That's fine. I was thinking about expanding the mess a little bit, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. I spent loads and loads of cash there, and I haven't run... Wow, holy cow, we're less than 200,000, less than 200,000 cash, which is less than I started with, obviously, so I think it is time to do some patents. Let's do, oh, it's a full 5-banger. Yeah, let's absolutely get on that one. We can now build the operations mapper. We'll build that over there. We'll start making some proper money. That's the dream, anyway. I would love to send out a mission. I've done a little bit of claiming in the meantime. Set up a scientific expedition. Yeah, I would like to do that. Set up a scientific expedition. We're working on it. I've done a little bit of claiming so I can connect up here. And, ooh. Okay, this is a material collection. Let's do strike team. Strike team is still my favorite. Does not contain all the classes that are required to handle this destination. An engineer. Do we even have the ability to hire engineers? What do I need? You need to unlock the workshop to recruit engineers? Okay, well, you know what? We're going to do that because, quite frankly, we need to. We're also going to investigate that in just a second, but let's do the workshop first. We need 400 points. Gosh darn it, we're so very, very close. Let's have a little look at the scientific mission. Scientific potential. Now, I think we have... Yeah, we've got scientific potential, very high scientific potential. Yes, I would love to set up a new scientific expedition. Is there a specific team that is well suited for this? No. Strike team. I suppose the original strike team could do it. How long will they rest in between missions? 10 days? Sure, let's give it a shot. And injury chance is only 2%, which is pretty great. Okay, so we're going to send them back, and they're going to collect more science, which is great because I need 400 science points in order to do a material mission. Now these are like 3. These are some tough missions that we're going to be going on. Oh, there's an XP mission down here which we can do. Run it for Potato Team 1. Believe it or not. You're eating and you're taking your meal tray. That's fine. We can wait until you're done. Let's claim this, because then we can investigate these planets down here. And in fact, I'm going to connect and just send Strike Team 2 out. I mean, your mental health is a little bit low, but I'm going to set it up, even if we don't necessarily send it. That's fine. Right, we'll see what we get from launching this scientific expedition, and hopefully it's going to be more science. Aha, we've got a new set of objectives. Research the specimen study, build a specimen containment, specimen study console, require a specimen from a mission. That sounds very ominous. We're playing with fire here, for sure. How's my team's mental health on Strike Team 2? Not great, to be honest. Not great. Not great at all. Unassigned. We'll assign you to the desk. That's fine. Will you be allowed to diagnose mental health or improve mental health related things? That'd be quite nice. Oh, do we need to write some more patents? We're still writing one at the moment, but obviously we could look to the one after that. Sudden growth. We've got 2 uncommon theories and 1 rare theory. Probably food source as well. There's 2 common theories, 1 uncommon, 1 rare. Looking good. Looking very good indeed, I gotta be honest. Let's see what this reoccurring science mission reports. Okay, loads of biosamples, and a little bit of experience, which is quite nice. And we're gonna wait for 10 days, and then we're gonna send them out again. Very, very cool indeed. Are you ready to go? You're not ready to go quite yet. You're almost up to it. Jack Jones, Harry Scott. Wow, this is good. You know what, Potato Team, you've really redeemed yourself. I'm quite impressed. Right, what does it cost for a specimen console to be unlocked? We need to look at that. 200 and biosample handling training to carry biosamples. Train all classes. It's pretty good. We'll do specimen handling. We'll get these bits and bobs, and then we'll see where that takes us. Also, probably going to look to expand the lab whilst we're waiting for all of that to happen, because we're definitely going to need more space. Right, specimen containment facilities and the specimen study console have both been built. We just need to see if we're able to bring back a specimen from a mission now, I guess. I think this might be an opportunity to recover a specimen. Strike Team 2 reporting in, saying, I think we've made a discovery which could have which could have changed the world. There's a fruit that lets you grow wings and fly. We're capable of digesting lava after all. I wish, but alas no. We saw a strange reflection and wound up in a field full of apple-like trees. An exo-orchard. Agriculture, we already have that. I have so many questions. Set up a lab for both the trees and the fruit. Don't eat the fruit, over and out. Okay, maybe not a specimen. That's fine. We'll have to keep sending people into the void in order to try and capture a specimen then. Oh, I don't know what mission it was, but apparently we have recovered... We've recovered some specimen points, which is great. And we're actually doing a bit of research on it right now. Let's see what it yields when that ticks down to 0. That is great, great news, actually. Really quite happy with that. Very, very cool indeed. We are continuing to rack up some mega science points. It's really, really good. Should you discover such materials, we see some great profitability options. Indeed, and that's exactly what I was about to say. I was going to say, we've got the opportunity to get a workshop. I've also researched security for reasons which will become clear in just a second. But workshop-wise, yeah, we'll get that started, and this is looking good. This is looking really, really good. We'll get the workshop researched, and then we will get the engineer hired in order to go on the mission to this planet over here. I've also spotted a planet over here, which is going to give us access to an alien artifact, so I'm really interested in checking that one out. Is there anything else that's kind of interesting? No, we need to wait for Potato Team to get finished with that, but that's fine. Ironically enough, Potato Team has become one of my most effective teams of them all. So I take it back. Potato Team 1, you have done an exceptional amount of work, and I'm really quite pleased at how well you're doing. Potato Team 1 has been sent to the alien artifact planet. Let's see what happens. Also, another interesting planet discovered. The recommended level for the Gators is 7, so it's a little bit out of our league at the moment. But we also require a light exosuit and ballast, which is very interesting, and I don't know where we... Yeah, I guess that's all the way up here in terms of, like, exosuit upgrades, but that's very interesting indeed. We'll see what Potato Team 1 comes back with after their little mission. Potato Team 1 reporting in. We've discovered a sort of metal helmet. According to our analysis, it was used by an ancient race of a now extinct culture. It's a great discovery. Hey, don't touch that. What's happening? Exo, I think we're trapped. The helmet glowed and a shockwave threw us to the ground. We're stuck inside some kind of force field. The force field is closing in. Shoot your way out or undo whatever you did. Shoot your way out. We got a soldier with us. It's no good. The bullets ricochet off the force field. How do we stop this thing? Open the helmet up and see what you can see. Dig a hole under the force field. Open the helmet up. Done. Oh, it's full of cables with aliens' instructions, but there's also a button with a flashing red light and a vial full of yellow liquid. Push the button. I'm pushing it. The button is jammed. All right, new plan. Look at the relevant cables. One is yellow and connects to the vial button. The other is green. I think that connects to the helmet's electronics. The green one. The force field shut down right before it reached us. Oh boy, close call. What about the helmet? We have it. Shouldn't cause us any more trouble. Excellent. Oh my lordy. Potato Team 1. Artifact of warfare. You don't say. You don't say. Whoever touched that helmet, I'm afraid does not deserve to be employed anymore. That is absolutely outrageous. Yes, you don't have anywhere to store the artifact yet. Do we need to research something? We probably need to research a building for that. Yeah, the library, I imagine. Okay, well, we'll research the rec room, and then we'll get to the library. I'll also build out the workshop and send the engineer on that mission to the other planet. That'd be pretty darn good to do, I think. Strike Team 2 reporting in. The sun looms large overhead here. It's a distant yellow gloom. We've also got a nasty storm. Surely you don't mind a little rain. Whatever. I wish this was a normal rainstorm. It's a solar storm from space. Is there anything of value? The surface is covered with sparkling ore. That's why we're here. That's why we are here. That's what we want. We are after one of these types of ore. Astrial, maglum, exonium, or cobium. Cobium? I'm not sure, but we'll, I guess, find out. We've reached the ore field, but so did the storm. What's your analysis of the material? I hope you brought your dancing shoes. Dodge the flares and grab the ores. Dodge the flares and grab the ores. 70% chance? Hey, look at that. We did it. Excellent work. Come on home. And look at that. We got ourselves an ore sample, which is pretty darned cool. Now, the ore sample is going to get taken to the ore sample analyzer, which looks like that's going to be done automatically, which is pretty darned cool. We got ore sample storage for additional ore. We've also got a workbench now, which is going to allow us to craft different things. Heavy exosuit, light exosuit, whole bunch of different recipes. That is grand. Is there any other thing that we want to go and do? Ooh, material not yet analyzed yet. Oh, that's the current mission that we're on. Anything else that we should be doing? I mean, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I was really kind of hoping that we would get to see... there are enemies that are able to come out of the portal, and what we're able to do is we are able to build, like, pistol racks and weapons lockers and stuff. You can see the basic ore processing, build 1 raw ore storage, build a foundry. Okay. Where's that then? That would be in the workshop. I see. Okay, so basic ore processing, and then that's going to allow us to do that. But yeah, security, if we get security set up, then we can effectively post soldiers in certain locations, which is kind of cool, and defend against aliens that come through the portal. But alas, we're going to have to wrap things up right about now. Exogate Initiative launching into 1.0. I like it. This is a great little game. I love base builders. I love underground base builders. I think this is really, really fun. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, because I kind of like it. I think it's great. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time.